So it's very interesting. I said this earlier today, um, and I've said it a few times in the last little bit. Um, I feel like I have more in common with um, like an average person, or just like a person in general, a random person, than I used to. And it's really interesting. Um, in the last little bit, just how like the times that I'm down on myself. Oh, yeah. Let's try it. Okay. So it's really interesting how sometimes when I say something in terms of like a theory or an idea, um, it often like comes out and plays in real life um, when I least expect it. And I've been saying for the last little bit, various different circumstances, um, I've been really feeling in the last few months that I have more in common with the average person than I felt like I used to, and also um, I feel warmer and kinder to people, to anyone, to just people I interact with out and about, friends and strangers and whatever. And it's been a really nice feeling just to see and look out into the world, like seeing people as like a more positive light. And it's also kind of helped me with when I feel down about myself, or something is not going exactly right in my life. Um, it makes me feel like I can share that with other people because we all are going through things, our own unique things, and we're all having our challenges. And um, it was really interesting today. Um, I finished meeting up with old friends, and I was waiting for the bus or waiting for the Ion train, and it was about 10 minutes in between when the next one would come, and a guy sat down next to me, starts chatting with me. And I know that like the Ontario thing is like, oh, a stranger's chatting with me. Like why? Like stop talking to me and all that good stuff. And it's so interesting that I went to PEI and like people are way more friendly here. I'm just way more friendly to people, to random people, and come chat with me. I'll probably chat with you back. But at the start, I was just like not feeling like the chatting and talking about it. Um, but then, I got chatting with him about some random stuff, but the somehow the conversation turned into how he was, a recovering drug addict, and um, I asked him how long he's been clean for, and he said a few weeks. He's like, man, that's amazing, because the first little bit of getting off a drug, or wanting, even just wanting change and being fed up with the way things work. It's always the start that's the hardest. And uh, it's amazing. And, the detox and just it's the hardest. Anything starting new or doing something that's not typical is always hard. So I like said to him, like, man, like I'm so proud of you. It's not easy to want change and to try to try to make a better life for yourself. And um, with those 10 minutes were a good 10-minute chat, and I think about just other instances of my life with the people that I love, or others. Um, you know, a lot of people are just missing kindness in their lives and understanding, and especially the people that have been like marginalized, that are like, have been kind of beat down in life. Unfortunately, they get the least amount of kindness, and the people that don't need kindness, because they have have an abundance of, like they get more. And the people that don't and that need it the most are the ones that are left high and dry. So um, it was really nice to be able to have that perspective of like having an idea, a theoretical idea of like, I feel like I'm able to interact and feel warm about the people, like the average person in the world, and actually have that play out. Because we all need love, we all need appreciation, consideration, and understanding. And there's so many parts of a day that we have opportunities to show that.